Why Kobe Bryant is not in the top 3 all-time NBA players. Former NBA superstar Kobe Bryant was widely regarded as the legend and the Black Mamba, but this future Hall of Famer is not in the top 3 players of all time. Here's why. In Kobe Bryant's rookie season, he averaged a bad 7.6 points and 1.3 assists per game. He also averaged 41% from the field. These stats are very bad compared to the two other players who are seen as top 3 players. These two other players are LeBron James and Michael Jordan. In LeBron's rookie season, he averaged an astounding 20.9 points and 6 assists per game. However, LeBron had the exact same field goal percentage as Kobe at 41. This still shows that LeBron can make way more shots than Kobe. Michael Jordan, however, was a monster in his rookie season, even his whole career. In Michael's 1984 to 1985 season, he put up a monster 28.2 points and 6 assists per game. This is amazing considering the fact that he shot 51.5% from the field. These stats from these two players are much better than Kobe's bad stats in his rookie season. In fact, a rookie by the name Luka Doncic did better than Kobe in his rookie season. After 4 seasons in the NBA, Kobe managed to average 22.5 points per game, the first time he averaged more than 20 points. Kobe was 21 at the time. He also managed to increase his field goal percentage to 46.8%. In this season, he also got 5 assists per game. In LeBron's third season in the NBA, he averaged 31.4 points per game and 6 assists per game. He did this all while shooting 48% from the field. Keep in mind that both Kobe and LeBron were 21 in these seasons. And in Michael Jordan's third season in the NBA, he averaged 37 points and 5 assists per game. He did this with 48% from the field. So as we could see, Kobe's stats are nearly as good as LeBron and Jordan's. If you're a Kobe fan, you have probably been thinking of his 81-point game against the Toronto Raptors in 2006. Now, this is impressive for one player, of course, but we need to look in more detail to see how impressive it really was. Looking at the rosters for the 2006 Lakers and the 2006 Raptors, we could see that they aren't the greatest teams of all time. The best player the Raptors had was Chris Bosh in his prime, putting up 22.5 points per game. He was the carrier of the team just like Kobe. But of course, the best player the Lakers had was Kobe Bryant. This is one of Kobe Bryant's greatest seasons, putting up 35.4 points per game while only getting 4.5 assists. This was also a decent shooting year for Kobe as he had a 45% field goal percentage. In the season, the Lakers held Kwame Brown, one of the biggest busts in NBA history. So we could see that these two teams were not very good at all. Kobe pretty much ball hogged the whole game and only had 2 assists. Of course, he put up 81 points and he actually had an extremely good field goal percentage at around 60%. So basically, this is a good player with bad teammates, playing against a bad team and not passing and having a good game. This 81 points could have been assists to other players as the Lakers only beat the Raptors by 18 points. You'd think that since one of the players scored 81 that they'd win by a lot more, but no. In Kobe's last few seasons in the NBA, his points per game dropped and so did his field goal percentage. In the last 2 seasons, he averaged a below 23 points per game and shot less than 40% from the field. In his last season, he averaged 3 assists per game, which is really bad and shows the ball hog in him. In Michael Jordan's last season as a 40-year-old man, he averaged 20 points per game and shot 45% from the field. This is astounding for a man who's nearly as old as my dad, and he was playing against young players. He also had just returned to the NBA after 2 seasons of retirement. Kobe retired at 37 and LeBron is only 34 and still putting up MVP-like numbers. LeBron won't be stopped for another few years because he is an athletic beast. The last thing I want to talk about Kobe is clutchness. We've all seen the clutch shots from Kobe, the game winners. Nobody talks about the missed clutch shots or game winners. People tend to forget about them and only see the made game winners. This makes people see him as a clutch god and that he makes every clutch shot. Well, he's a human and doesn't make every shot. And I will admit, LeBron isn't extremely clutch, neither is Michael Jordan, but they have hit in some crazy clutch shots before. I mean, so has Kobe, but still. He has missed clutch shots before, and Kobe has taken 115 clutch shots for the win in order to tie the game. In his career, has made 36. This means he is 31.3% from clutch shots in his career. LeBron has hit more playoff clutch shots than Kobe in his career, actually. So this disproves the fact that Kobe is an extremely clutch player. This pretty much concludes the video, but I want to talk about one last thing. You may be asking yourself, if Kobe isn't the third best player, then who is? This is a hard question, considering there are so many legends in NBA history. Magic Johnson, Wilt Chamberlain, Larry Bird are three of the NBA's greatest legends, but there are so many more to count. After doing some research though, I have concluded that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the third greatest player in NBA history, with Magic Johnson coming in at number 4. And with that concludes the video.